Welcome to the shadows, where every tale is a darn good read. Don't tell them you can see. Written by Ase Drez 13. Rule 1. Don't talk. Don't scream. Don't react. Just see. It was 2 years of absolute darkness. The great blinding arrived like an invisible wave, and before we knew it, all of humanity had plunged into the void. Chaos, suicides, hunger, collapses. But over time, we get used to it. We learn to survive blindly. The world became noise, touch, and smell. Then, yesterday morning, I woke up seeing. No warning, no miracle. I just opened my eyes and the light was there, as if it had never left. Rule 2. If your vision returns, do not tell anyone. I stood up, still silent, and it was then that I realized the walls, the floor, the ceiling, the cabinets, the doors, the curtains, the mirrors. Painted, scribbled, carved, bloodied with a single phrase, repeated maniacally. Don't tell them you can see. The paint was dark, uneven, but I knew it. It was blood, fresh in some parts, old, blackened in others. Rule 3. If someone asks you what you're looking at, pretend you're just feeling your way in the air. I heard footsteps. My sister entered the room with her arms outstretched, touching the walls, muttering to herself like everyone was doing now. John, it is good too? I shook my head. She couldn't know. The words danced behind her like an urgent warning. Rule 4. They walk among us, and they are not blind. I started to notice some blind people were too confident. They crossed streets without hesitation. They avoided obstacles without canes. And when they passed a wall covered in words, they smiled. Rule 5. If one of them looks you in the eye, run away. Last night, I was in line for the food distribution. I pretended to feel the ground with a stick while looking around. That's when a man stopped on the other side of the street, high, lean. The skin felt tight, as if it weren't his, and he looked at me, directly. His eyes were as black as bullet holes, and he smiled. I felt something run down my legs. I had urinated myself, but I didn't scream. I obeyed rule number 1. Rule 6. They don't want us to see what the world has become. Today, 17 bodies were hung from downtown trees, all open in the middle, sewn together with wire, as if someone was trying to assemble new beings. The viscera were hanging like Christmas decorations. Nobody commented. Nobody saw it, except me. And one of them, he was behind the tree, the same smile. Rule 7. If you start seeing symbols under people's skin, it's too late. My mother touched my face today. Her skin seemed to pulse, beneath my eyes. And then I saw circles, spirals, teeth, eyes, inside the flesh. She was no longer my mother. Maybe it never was. Rule 8. There are many of them, and now they know you can see. In the kitchen, the words had changed. Amidst the hundreds of "don't tell them," a new phrase appeared. Now they know. They came tonight. My nails ripped out, my eyes pierced again, my knees snapped like dry twigs. And before everything went dark, one of them leaned over me and whispered, "You saw it. This is unforgivable." Final rule. If you're reading this and still see, pretend it's not. You've escaped the story, but the abyss waits patiently. It will always pull you back for a darn good read. Like and subscribe for more.